There are certain things you have to do to remain young. You know, I didn't say how to live healthy, and I didn't say how to live long. The title is How to Remain Young. It is an investment. What do you invest? You save up your energy. Don't say now you are young, you can do everything, you will be sleeping late, going the unnecessary extra mile. The more you use your body anyhow at this young age, the more likely it will tell later in life. You carry a lot of load on your neck, you are already investing negatively. So when you want to eat, let your body call for it. Mo fẹ́ jẹun. Don't eat because ẹnu ló ń pè fún. You must eat for strength. For strength. There are two types of age. In Yoruba land, we talk of arúgbó. I beg to disagree that we should use that terminology on any human being. In Daniel chapter 6, that is the only place as a Bible scholar that the Bible mentioned Ancient of Days. You will never find it in any other place. Ancient of Days. And that was used to refer to God. Only God is Arúgbó Ọjọ́. There is nothing called Arúgbó in terms of living. There is Agbára and Ọjọ́ Orí. In Yoruba land, we tend to believe that when somebody is 60, ó ti darúgbó, and in his or her mind, á wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jókòó, wá máa pè ní grandma, grandpa, gbogbo kèrèkèrè ara ẹ̀ á wá máa dìpọ̀, á wá máa sanra sí ikùn àti ìdí, ẹ̀yìn á wá máa ró. Sorry if you don't understand English. If you don't understand Yoruba, àbí Yoruba, Kai, do we have anyone who does it? Oh dear Lord. Oh, but kí lẹ́yìn náà ṣe ń lo Yorùbá tẹ́ ẹ̀ gbọ́ Yorùbá láti yọ ìnáwó? What have you been doing in my land that you have not understood my language? Now, I'm happy. This is how we laugh on Dókítà Orí Afẹ́fẹ́. You see now. So now, those people, when they say them be arúgbó, then go come they think say they don't old. The mentality now will be, let me sit down and eat the fruit of my labor. Let me eat the fruit from my children. Let me eat the fruit from my company. I have paid my dues. The moment you begin to talk like that, you begin to grow old. Your body will cooperate with you immediately. Second to the heart, one of the most important organs of the body is the brain. And the brain sends signals all around the body, up to the fingers and toes. Whatever you are thinking in your brain gets to your fingers. This will happen in the next 5 minutes. You will start to feel it. But if you say, I am all right, your fingers will start cooperating with you. As a man thinks in his heart, so he is. That's why I'm trying to redefine the concept of growing old. That somebody is 60 years old does not mean you are arúgbó. It only means that you have age. That's what we call chronological age. You have numbers on your head. Ọlọ́jọ́ lórí. Age is a number. That somebody is 80 years old does not mean he cannot perform like a 50-year-old man. Research has shown us that the other type of age, which we call biological age, can lag behind chronological. What do I mean? In New Zealand, a study was carried out, and they found that young men who were 38 years old had the body of 50-something-year-old people. They were smoking, into alcoholism, obesity, and co. Those were the risk factors. They also found that in the same age group, those who were around 50 had the body of 38-year-old men and women. That's how we know that even though you are 80 years old, your body is not 80 years old. Age is a number. Chronological age is different from biological. So do not assume and do not agree that even though now you are 70, you start behaving and carrying your body like a 70-year-old. And I want to beg you, if you have any elderly person around you, don't call them grandma. Don't call them grandpa. Limit it to daddy, mommy. There is no disrespect. In fact, there may be no honor in calling them grandma or grandpa. You may be killing them. I've been at Dokita Odafebe since 2017. I have seen enough to know why I must talk around these two types of ages. A woman came to my clinic. Sometime last year, all our children gathered and, celebrated her. And when we saw the pamphlet, it was so rich. In fact, ovation was part of the designer of the pamphlet. So I got so curious and I said, Madam, this your pamphlet is so rich. What happened? She said when she clocked 80, that a particular doctor saw her, and I'm happy Prof is here, and the doctor just assumed that she was going to die. And having given her such a report, all her children decided to spend everything possible on her. That even if she would go, they have tried their best. I tell you, from last year to date, the woman is alive. Because when she came, we made her realize, look at your body. From your skin to your teeth to this and that, you are not expected to die in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Her mentality changed. She was set free. Whenever you think you are arugbo, the tendency is for you to start bending your back, sitting down too long. Now, because of our time, number 2, you must now, I've mentioned arugbo ojo, chronological age, and biological age. Number 2, invest in your health. Invest in your health. See, remaining young is an investment. If I ask some of you to guess my age, more than 65% of you will get it wrong. Because in the society out there, they have treated me like a boy many times, and I just laugh. Because they don't know our real age. There are certain things you have to do to remain young. I didn't say how to live healthy, and I didn't say how to live long. The title is How to Remain Young. It is an investment. What do you invest? You save up your energy. Don't say now you are young, you can do everything, you will be sleeping late, going the unnecessary extra mile. The more you use your body anyhow at this young age, the more likely it will tell later in life. You carry a lot of load on your neck, you are already investing negatively. But this load is heavy. Pay somebody to carry it for you. Pay. Health is an investment. You know that the job is 4. You can only handle 2. And you now want to force yourself to handle 4. Pay for other people to handle your 2. Living healthy, remaining young, it takes a lot of investment. You don't have to be a millionaire. You have people around you. Delegate. Ladies and gentlemen, pastors, ministers of God, I tell you, in my own church, we have people who preach on Sundays. I hardly have to go there and start shouting. People tell everybody, go and do this. So that I can have peace of mind and rest. Pastor Yongisho fainted on the altar and found himself in the hospital. They had a convention, he preached every day, and on the final day like this, a guest minister from abroad came and he said he would be the one to interpret. Of course, by the time the service was over, he found himself in the hospital. That was when he started house fellowship that Redeemed copied. Because God told him on the sick bed, you are your own reason for falling sick. So, delegate. Pay people. I am a busy man, but I am paying people to do the work, and I'm making more money by paying people to do the work. Try it from today. You have your own business. Why must we be there from morning till 9 p.m., especially our tiny shop, Nigboro? Èló no fẹ́ jí. Èló lọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ fẹ́ jí. Èló. I'm happy I've connected to you. That is how we laugh on Dokita Ore Afefe. Because once I've connected to you, I get a response immediately. So you must learn to use your body. The way you sit down. These are very good chairs. Our body is shaped like this. This is a very nice chair. So if I sit on it now, oh, fantastic. Any chair that does not support your waist is not good for you. Don't throw it away. Get a throw pillow. You will see all manner of throw pillows in our sitting room. Any chair that will create a space between your waist and that chair, get a throw pillow there. And don't sit at an angle. And so on and so forth. How to use your body. Then listen to your body. Whenever you have a headache, that's your body talking to you. It may not be malaria. Your body is talking. Listen. Stop. Immediately, at that point, just stop. Number 2. Oh, I thought they want to give me my time. Rest. Rest, rest, rest. I'm talking about investing in your health. Now, God rested on the 7th day. Am I right? Sunday, like this, or maybe Saturday. It depends. Anyway, he rested. But do you know there are other types of rest, like what? Siesta. Leave. Vacation. There's a time you have to leave the work. Let me tell you, every time you go to work, every time you go to the office, even if you are doing nothing, your brain is working. Your brain is anticipating something. But when you leave the workspace, your mind will rest. But I'm a businessman, I'm a businesswoman. Close the shop. Close the shop. Your customers will not disappear. If you cannot close the shop, get a trusted hand. I advise people, I say, one of your servants, Alagba, no vex, allow me to say this in Yoruba. Ẹ mú lára ìkànnú àwọn ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ yín níbi iṣẹ́, ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún ní 5,000 naira lóṣooṣù. Ẹnu á yà yín wípé owó tẹ́ ò mọ̀ pé ẹ máa pa tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pa á. Tó bá ti ń pàdípọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ láti jí owó, kò ní lè jí mọ́. It is because they see you as stingy that they are stealing from you as a businessman. Some of them are chronic only. But those who are reasonable say, this man is doing this for me, he will now come to your side. Luke chapter 16. Food. Food. Go for natural food. Anything that is inside nylon, inside cellophane, inside tin, packaged food can never be as healthy as natural. Content. Make sure that the content of your food is natural. What do I mean? When you want to, let's look at these things we swallow. Eba, amala, pupuru, better than anything that you call pasta. Let's look at the things we drink. Your water, 3 liters per day, 6 sachets of pure water, 4 bottles of what do you call it? Is it pure water or bottled water? 4 per day. Then you come to the things you put inside your soup. Let me tell you, apart from water, the next most important thing inside your food is oil. Oil, we keep on preaching, is better than ekpokupa. When we come to Q&A, you will ask questions. Inside what you are eating, see, many of the things we eat around us, they are from the ground. They have their natural salt. I beg our mothers, please limit the quantity of salt in soup. Why do we eat salt in Nigeria? Because that is how they have been doing it forever and ever and ever to date. In Oyinbo land, if you add salt to their food like that, they will spit it on you. They are not used to salt. So we also can get to a point where salt is nothing to us. Salt is already in the food. The more you take salt, the more you are likely to have high blood pressure. Then, still inside the food though, your egg white is far better than your chicken. Yeah, it's far better than your fish. After fish is your chicken. In fact, in between fish and egg is snail. Snail. Anything you are eating that does not have blood is safe. E.g., egg white. The yellow has some blood because that is where the chicken is developing. So you remove the yellow. You follow it up with the fish or snail. If you cut snail, you won't see blood. You come to fish, you just see some blood along the bone, and there are small, small blood. Then you come to chicken. It's also white. Tiny, tiny blood inside, but not as much. Then you come to baba. Meat. Blood everywhere. That's why it is brown by the time you cook it. So if you eat meat now, it is most likely that you are going to the toilet in the next 4 to 6 hours. You know why? It is dirty protein. Dirty protein. It has nutrients, iron, zinc, and the rest, fine, but it is dirty. So we don't encourage you to take a lot of meat nowadays. Then, inu ẹran is anathema. It is dangerous meat. But that's what they say we should be taking. I am telling you today, inu ẹran is surrounded by fat. Try me. Cook it today. Leave it in the freezer or fridge. You will see fat, whitish substance around it. If you don't have it, don't worry. Cook inu ẹran today. Eat it tonight. Don't brush your teeth before you go to bed. By the next morning, you will see the fat that you will be bringing out from your tongue. That is to show you the level of fat that is inside. Egusi ńkọ́? Egusi is good, but it is full of saturated fat. So we don't encourage excess of any of this. We are talking about how you are cooking your food now. So, omi, òróró. Now for your palm oil. Palm oil is good. Only that òróró is better. Why? Palm oil has 2 parts. Ogere and shekete. That shekete is full of saturated fat. So what do? Take 1 day off. Fry all your palm oil. Break all the chains and convert that shekete to ogere. Do you know that oil, king, is actually palm oil? I hope you know. King's is palm oil. They just bleached it in the factory. If you do it by yourself, you will save a lot more money. Please, as much as possible, bleach your palm oil before you cook. What else do we put inside our soup? We have talked about ẹja. Now, your fish does not need to be expensive. Ẹja lẹja ń jẹ. Fún àwọn tó lówó, egg, croaker, fine, it's okay. But the regular tilapia, shawa, titus, they are all the same. Ẹja lẹja ń jẹ, they are safe. But nutritionally, they may be better. All right. Ṣé mo ti sọ oúnjẹ tán? Kí ló kù? Aha, ẹ̀fọ́ àti èso. Ẹ̀fọ́ ó dára, but if somebody has kidney problem and that person is not urinating well, Please keep off. Then we come to timing of your feeding. Eat whenever your body calls for it. Jesus Christ. Eat whenever your body calls for it. Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Blessed art thou, O land, when your kings are sons of nobles. They eat in due season for strength and not for drunkenness. So when you want to eat, let your body call for it. Mo fẹ́ jẹun. Don't eat because ẹnu ló ń pè fún. You must eat for strength. For strength. Please, don't eat for pleasure. Apologies to plus size people. Tọ́lára, they eat for pleasure. They will tell you, no doctor, they are usually very innocent. But when I interview, wọ́n describe it, kí lélẹ̀? Wọ́n tún sọ iye ìgbà tó ń jẹun, meat pie, pop-pop, shawarma, sweet, chewing gum, ẹnu wọn ò dúró rí. Kò dẹ̀ jẹun. Kò jẹun. So, and you know why? Praise the Lord. I have to make this point now because I want to take you to medical school. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, kí la máa ń pe èèyàn bíi tèmi báyìí tí ò lára? Ọ̀pẹ̀lẹ́ngẹ́ kí wọ́n tún pè é? Lẹ̀pa. Ṣé rí kíní kan wà nú ara wa tó kọ́ wa ní medical school? Wọ́n ń pè ní leptin. Òyìnbó òmọ̀kan táwa ń pè ní Yorùbá pé yàn bá lẹ̀pa o. Ṣé rí leptin yẹn àwọn bíi hormone tó máa ń jẹ́ kí yàn control oúnjẹ jíjẹ ni. So ó máa ń regulate ọpọlọ. Gbogbo wa la like oúnjẹ. Tá a bá rí oúnjẹ náà tójú bá rí tàbí tí mú gbóòórùn oúnjẹ, ahọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í wá, á máa la omi àbí inú wa ikùn wa máa ṣe gìrìgìrì. Bára wa ṣe rí nìyẹn, ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run fi nǹkan kan síbẹ̀. Kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn náà ń pè ní leptin. So tí oúnjẹ bá ti dé level kan lára wa, leptin yẹn máa sun jáde sínú ẹ̀jẹ̀. A wá sọ fún ara wa pé ó ti tó stop. Ẹ̀rí pé lára wa kan tá a bá ti jẹun, ara ti wà okay. Abẹ́ notice. Bọ̀ àwa kan báyìí kò sí àmàmà jẹ́ lọ because ṣe ra wọn yẹn kí ni leptin yẹn bọ́ọ̀dì wọn ò dáhùn. Leptin yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ but ara wọn ò dáhùn sí i. Òun ló ṣe jẹ́ pé àwa tá a bá jẹ́ plus size tàbí tá a like oúnjẹ, ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí this point on leptin. Ìdí tí rèmi ṣe lẹ̀pa ni pé leptin mi ó ṣiṣẹ́ iṣẹ́ àṣekára. Ó ti tó a máa jọ discuss ni ìyàwó mi wà ń bí ní jẹun ni no hold on just give me water. Where's the watermelon? Where's the cucumber? Kàn fún mi. Omi ẹ̀fọ́ ńkọ́ màá ti gbé mu ti wà okay because ó wà active kì í ṣe bí ẹ̀bùn ní fún àwa kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lára àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò lẹ́bùn ẹ̀ kí ni yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ but ara wọn ò dáhùn. Irú àwọn yẹn ló ní iṣẹ́ ṣe láti kọ́ ara wọn ní ìjánu. Mo rí ìgbà tí màá ti ra gbogbo nǹkan pé mo máa jẹ lénìí tí bá ti mọ́wọ́ kan kíní ó yá children take the rest mo yẹ máa ń pín nìyẹn. Kì í ṣe gbogbo yá èmi náà fẹ́ jẹun but kíní yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ lágọ̀ọ́ ara wa. So ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tèní ẹ jẹ́ ká transmit ẹ̀ sáwọn èèyàn tá a bá mọ̀. So ẹni tí body ò bá lè control òun lá wá ní iṣẹ́ láti ṣe. Finally now because wọ́n máa tó fún mi ní ìwé ẹ wò kí ni iṣẹ́ tí ta máa ṣe ta máa fi ṣẹ́rí lára àwọn kan tó ń jẹ́ ká kí body wá weak làwọn kan tá à ń jẹ o. Oh, if you put something clean in your body tí ó pọ̀ you will be fine. Tẹ́ bá wà àwọn footballer wọ́n máa fi wọ́n sórí special diet. Òun lè ṣe ní gbogbo most wọn máa yọ wọn strong gan but the more fat tẹ́ tá à ń jẹ the more junk food ó máa affect body wa. So ibi tí mo wá ń lọ lélẹ̀ ẹjọ́ tá a bá ti rí oúnjẹ. This English thing no. This man I know mo no fight o. Chai. You dey hear me? You be outside. Oh my God. Okay, it is what we put in our body that makes our bodies feel weak. If you eat clean and healthy food, for example, if all you take is water, you'll be fine. If all you take is peanut, if all you take is asala, that's walnut. If all you take is fruits and vegetables, you'll be fine. But the more you now go into all those heavy stuff, heavy carbohydrate, amala, fufu, lafu. Yesterday, I was served, you know the way they serve fathers at home. Big fufu. I looked at my children and said, hey, not be me and you. I cut it into two. Why? Because I just chose the portion that will be good for my body. I saw the egusi. I took what I wanted and left the rest. You see, because I can control myself. So it is that control that will keep us going healthy. The control. The control. I see food, I smell food, I tell myself, no, I don't need this. Take it off. And so on. When you attend parties, they will place many things before you. Proverbs chapter 23. All before you. But you are the one that will say, no, I'll choose this, and choose that. Soft drinks. Nothing bad in soft drinks, but dangerous. We know it contains a lot of sugar and preservatives. So you have to be wary. Thank you. I can start rounding up now. So please, it is the control. Our tongue will be calling for it. Our stomach will be shouting. The stomach is like a baby. If your baby is shouting, what do you give? Sometimes we just put feeding bottle with water. They will stop crying. Fill it up with water. Fill it up. I'm going to round up now so that if you have questions, we can ask. So while we are trying to raise our hand up, I will talk about medical fasting. We have 15 minutes for question and answer. If you have a question, raise up your hand. Maybe they will just come to the front. While they are arranging, let me talk about medical fasting, which I think everybody should be doing. I do it often. My pastors will say, Dr. Akinbodewa, if you want to fast, don't eat. But as a doctor, I tell my patients, eat. That's medical fasting. Cook this food in the morning. You know the food is like this. Water, efo, vegetable, pomo, fish, egg, no oil, no ororo, no palm oil. Watch meal. Then it can be a foriro, no egusi. It can be ewedu for the day with soup inside. It can be lasepo. It can be pepper soup if you don't have ulcer. Just make it soup, and it can be plain stew for the day. Anytime your body is hungry, that is your food. Please, if you have questions, let me know now so I can stop. Anytime your body is hungry, that is your food. In the afternoon, if your body is calling for food 20 times a day, that is your food. After 2 weeks, you would have lost 4 kilograms. Every day. And you will not have ulcer. You will not be sick. When it is now 6:37 for you to eat your night food, you can eat whatever you like. Try it for 2 weeks. And you will see that your body will be lighter. And by the time you are getting to around 70, 80, you will be wondering, am I really this old? Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Praise the Lord.